for Astralis. Well, hell, if you're able to take them both here, that would get you to the kind of bare minimum stepping stone point that Astralis were looking for. So, let's see. It's going to be the T-side start, and very slow out of the gate as they hold on to lobby. Wait, engage the reactions, and now they look to explode out over at ramp, where Bit will get tested, dropping down straight away. JL doesn't move in. They don't want to fight for this. Instead, just playing to contain. Bit snipes one, and now tries to survive the runaway back into this B site. Bit's on a heater, and now he's got support coming in the form of Wonderful. Finally, Bit is run down, but he's bought more than enough time for these reinforcements to arrive.
Ouch. Device going hunting. He's got the backstab. Oh, JL, quick shot. Device still responds. 2v2 now. There's no kit currently for NaVi. They are on the clock. They've got a smoke. And Yabi in the middle of the site. Full blind catches them both. I was expecting him to get whited from that flash, but who have been the standout players for Astralis, no doubt. But even Stare, who some question him staying on versus some of the other players that Astralis had back, Cologne last year. But he's looked great since Device has taken over in-game leading. And Bro has even, especially in Abu Dhabi, had some phenomenal games as well for this team. So it feels like a revolving door, in a sense, for Astralis of who can perform. Gives you a lot of room. You have so much firepower. Alexi, a strong outside rifler, even able to tame Donk in this position. But he can't do anything about the cross. He'll call it. And Ema hears him coming. He's still stuck in the open, spraying them away. They jump with the MAC-10, and Ema sends him flying. Sent home. 3 kills, down secret. I might even forgive the view model for that. Oh, it's gross.
It looked like he was, it looks like he was cooked. And when he was backing up, walking all silently away, you thought he'd kind of missed the timing to escape, but then you realize, nah, he wanted those fights all along.
That is crazy, though. He was caught completely in the open, repositioning, no nades, jumping MAC-10. Like, that's an ugly trade from Astralis. Great shots for Ema, but that third player should absolutely be trading that kill when the MAC-10 goes as wide as it does. So, bit of a blunder for Astralis in this first gun round. Yabi just hanging out on the save.
All right, then, NaVi don't make us wait long. And that's certainly a promising start from Ema.
Yeah.
Kind of exactly what you want if you're NaVi. He immediately throws his hat into the ring for someone who's going to look to step up and take control over this game. No. Alexi in that interview with James is talking about how the vibes were just kind of horrible when Dallas rolled around and that they weren't really sure what happened. But he said they're feeling good coming into this one.
Kind of respect that play. It's crazy. Oh, no. Oh, we're fine. Everything's fine. Did he get down vent? I can't tell you. I don't think he did. Cancelled. There's bugs in the mainframe. Astralis still have 8 legs. Waiting back in T-spawn. The smoke perhaps. Out they go, and Wonderful still has his cross for now. Was that going to bloom down? Yes. They know they've killed Ema, so the temptation to cross secret is definitely there for Astralis. Early lower rotation gone. Wonderful playing back garage, and this is perfect for NaVi because Astralis might just go walking right into this setup. Alexi comes swinging. Wonderful fighting wide right now. He needs 2 kills. He gets it. Tucking in as well. Can he buy any more time with his utility? Just allow that bomb to cross into main. It's an open A site at least, but JL on top of the hut puts one more down. Only Yabi now. He's going to take the option to grab that bomb and drop down lower.
He evades this rotate in for now, but comes back up the vent.
Oh,
they're falling for it. They're falling for it. Bit given away for free. And Yabi knows that Wonderful was out in the yard, and he's low on health from those earlier fights. Yabi backs up. Sticks that plant, and that's when Wonderful tries to move on in. Yabi in that last round had to just sit back, hands off the keyboard, but now he's the one in charge. Swinging out, Wonderful gets the better of him. And so it's a great round put forward from Wonderful. A big 4K, 3 out in the yard, and steps up in the 1v1. And I think all in all, that round was great restraint from NaVi. They call Astralis. Well, this time it's Imita going to try fire out in the yard. Catch Stair for free. Stown spamming back. They're doing a little bit of chip damage onto Imma, but he's about to overstay his time out in the yard, even phasing through the smoke.
No way!
Nice
No way!
The device turns around to put a stop to it. Imma's reign of terror cut short as JL moves in. He's also fed to device. A low HP on Stown and device out in the yard. And Wonderful is still floating around here. There are 2 players where 2 bullets would deal with them. Bits even crunching up through Secret. This could get out of hand here.
Stown's position is great, though. He's patiently waiting for this exact play. So if Bit continues on his merry walk, it may not work. As long as device doesn't move from his red position. Bit's being very cautious. 1 shot's all it takes.
Stown holds the trigger. And with Bit now dead down at lower, it's just Wonderful left to find. Won't even connect the 1 bullet needed onto device. And so that one had a whole lot of promise in it for... And a lot of these rounds are being like won or lost based on the yard fights. And I think if you're Astralis, you don't even mind that right now. Like you're winning and very comfortable in those engagements by the looks of things. So you're fine. If that's NaVi's solution to trying to slow Astralis down, hell, let him keep doing it. This round, NaVi shy away from fighting for the yard control and instead got 3 players over towards this upper site with Wonderful kind of floating around between CT and ramp.
It's a lot of players throwing util. Okay, Stown will drop. Maybe just set up some nades there. Just trying to figure it out right now because you need the numbers on the entry. Right now it's stacked up. 2 players top, 3rd rotating just now to ramp. What's that? Orper is out of position. Ima peers deep into the lobby, but they've got a great corner spot for Yavi. Alexi can't respond. Only damage done. They just set up the execute to go.
1 man out behind the vent as well, and they spot this push out through ramp. Right now, Astralis go and hunt Wonderful down. They don't let him get away. Abby's even here waiting at the vent and has been the entire time. He hears 1 man drop down, so that bomb does not continue on the path over at ramp.
Oh, he's going to miss Alexis.
Alexis on borrowed time with Stown coming in through main, and they knew JL was down here. The molly sends him packing, and he even tags him once, so they get the info that he's got a long path to even consider this round, and he's 1v4, so they've got him boxed in, and Stown goes hunting for a 6th found on this Astralis, I guess, to test the waters on your dust.
It shows they've at least done some homework, right? They've prepped it. Something. But yeah, no one knows what to expect on a Dust 2 in this matchup. Makes his first map even more important for that very reason. Okay, 5-on-4 for NaVi. Comfortable position, but that's a great flash. They go running in. Yavi's actually cross past the player in the smoke. Ima still responds. He's out of ammo now. No knife today. Wonderful dropping in at the back of the bomb site. And Stair is just getting surrounded right now. Pushed in from main. Alexi helps out, and the bomb is loose in that top site. Stown on the clock. He's going to make that rotation. They know he was lobby. Playing like he doesn't have all the info, so maybe they didn't hear Wonderful drop in. He got a kill from heaven, but he did drop back sight. So Stown doesn't know that for sure, it seems.
This is a good move, at least, right? NaVi, when you've dropped into the site like this, they take lobby away from Stown. And so now, even if he goes up heaven, he's not going to be given, any fights here as he tries to move in for this 1v2.
Does give him the bomb, but he's still going to make noise. He could silent drop. Let's see what the tech is looking like for Stown. They're holding it.
Oh. All right, Alexi, cleanly done there. Clutch put a stop to.
Downfall, these re-clears. Astralis punishing them nearly every time.
Even losing that AK at the end was really big implications. You would have had a full rifle round here if you managed to save it. Instead, NaVi have got to make do with 2 SMGs. All for Wonderful is a bright spark at least. One of these SMGs going to get tested now over at ramp. Bit holds the line for the first. Trade attempted, nice. But he's landed the dink back the other way. And so you've at least denied this ramp control.
Oh,
okay.
My God.
Stag going to play through this.
Yeah.
Him is holding on to it.
Say what you want about this, like all this aggression for NaVi. They're always doubled up. Just sometimes Astralis get both kills, but that's a perfect example. Important trade for NaVi to keep them a man up, but this is still far from a comfortable position. Bits on a USP right now as he walks down ramp. Retrieved his MP9, but it's got no ammo. I don't know what's happened here. He needs to reload that. Wonderful rotating out. They'll hear these steps as well. Device is in hot pursuit.
You know, the ground he's given up here. Device is quick to move in and take it away. I'm on the back of Yabi outside of main. Down in the meantime, is all the way down at lower, but his teammates looking like they want to try and move in for this main control.
Oh, the time.
JL just gets caught unawares. Immer in at the vent, and that will deny the drop down through vent. Device picks it up at least, but they've got it. Oh wait, the bomb tumbled down. The bomb made it down. It's down. He's going to be able to grab this, but there's no time for the bomb plant, and so the clock will decide the outcome of this one. NaVi are able to withstand it, and they will lock in 4 at least. But is that enough as they now move in to their T side on Astralis? Love the aggression, and they kept, but Astralis, you know, they makes it a bit easy when you know you're going to get pushed. You can just hold everything and wait for the pushes, and it felt like that's what happened in the first half. NaVi never really had a lot of reward from when they were going for those aggro moves.
Seemed like they just really wanted to disrupt Astralis' default. Maybe that was the plan, but it just didn't go as they practiced. Stare, this is ugly. He will fall. Device is trying to knife at the vent, but they're going out upper right now. Julie's in a great position. Down the vent would be dangerous. That bomb is so tempting, but Yabi's got the kill through the smoke instead, and there we go. Astralis sweep NaVi aside. Ima had top frags, but you know, only one of them actually resulted in a round win. So NaVi have got to go back to the drawing board. They've got to go back to the Deagles, and
that's nice.
That will do it.
It's a nice way to open the round.
5v3 though needed to really kickstart things, because trades are well about to come through. There's that 5v2. What? 3 pistol kills.
Yabi just like, he got so tunnel visioned on the 1 kill.
Okay, just, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
What's just happened in this round?
Everyone's
there is now the last guy remaining, and Immer gets rid of him. So it's NaVi.
The only positive player on the numbers for NaVi. It's going to leave the pack outside. Stalled by that deep Molotov. Astralis pre-rotate a player down secret. Device will have good timing. He can block this whole play for NaVi. They have 3 players trying to cross down lower right now. Device doesn't want to block. He wants the whole round in the palm of his hand here. But you'd expect him to clear this, right? Right? Yeah, doesn't matter. Device still takes one with him.
This is a good bit of control there for NaVi to have. It's Immer, who triple killed in the first half, down towards that exact position, able to trade onto Device. It's now NaVi own lower. That's at least going to shuffle around the CT setup. NaVi don't commit to the lower push. They're only too strong there. So for now, they're just kind of scouting it out with the rest of the team back here in lobby. Route down to lower would be these vents.
Oh, they're coming up the vent. They might meet a man in it.
Oh. Yeah, they do arrive up through that smoke at the vent side. JL out through hut as well, secures another. Stound's trying to make a move, trying to make a play, but Bit stops him in his tracks. So now with the bomb planted, Bro left up in the retake. Ascends into the heavens, but doesn't spot that defense player. Dink onto Bit, but not the killing blow. They whittle him down, and then they swing him together. That's very well handled in the 2v. You can imagine you want to try and deal with Ima out in the yard, especially because he is getting left to his own devices here a hell of a lot. And so it's like, okay, we're going to stick some of our best guys on him, and we're going to try and deny some of this yard control.
Wonderful's going for it. I want to see this T-side orb sing for Wonderful. Such an explosive player. He's looking for Device. He knows Device might have an orb. He's looking over the box. Everywhere. Checking out the back of CT, but yet to see it. It's Device playing the AC. Wonderful won't find that angle up here. Oh, Device goes wide, and both orbs meet. Both orbs get another chance. Meanwhile, NaVi have crossed again down Secret and past main. They've actually skipped down entirely, but Device has it on lock. There's Wonderful's response. 4v4, and the map opens up.
Are they ready for Stown, though? Alexi even running this. That gives Stown a major leg up in the fight. He's able to pick and choose exactly when he wants to take that contact.
Nice shot.
Wonderful with another key trade. He's not letting NaVi lose ground in this round is Wonderful.
Oh.
Every time Astralis try to make the move, the incision that's meant to take it over the line for them, Wonderful's there to trade it back out. And so he's done a phenomenal job donning this AWP out in the yard.
Oh, I missed that timing. JL's been shot in the back one too many times this game. This is going to be another frustrating one as Yabi finds that ramp flank. 20 seconds. Reset now. Let Bro hold that upper site as Yabi can drop down B. What a great pre-rotation for Yabi, but it's actually ending A. 15 seconds. Bro calling for support. He's seen them. Down the vent they go. He's hit a dink on the way. Bit down low. Yabi the same. Put back down to this lower site, and he's going to stop that bomb. The nade will be enough. Oh, out he goes. No time. There's only a flash. Wonderful survives, but Astralis win the round despite Wonderful's best efforts. So they're committed, and MP9 is sick, so if they're committed, you have a pretty good shot. But he's like trying to shoot their legs out. Not the end of the world, but a hyper important round for Astralis. If they lose this, NaVi's comeback is truly on, and that's one way to begin it. JL picking Device inside of the door with the orb. And so a 5-on-4 to break Astralis' money and take 11 rounds. This would be a phenomenal comeback for NaVi, and JL's got more. Had a very quiet game, but no time like this one to step up with a double kill. Stair caught jumping off hut roof. Who will save you now? Maybe it's now. Oh,
no, it's not.
The turn.
Bro might have all this control over towards the lobby, but he's still going to miss the timing on Bit dropping down, and so the top side gets taken right under Bro's nose. They're even coming back in towards the lobby.
He should be saving. I mean, Astralis can't win this round, and they've got no money, so this is 11 for NaVi.
I mean, even
what a game.
A save is terrifying. Like, NaVi own all of the map. Ima goes hunting over here at ramp. And dude, I mean, the impact Ima's carried across this map is incredible. I mean, you know, he's kept it up all game long as well. He started off with that big 3K down towards lower. Sure, like, you know, his kills kind of fell on deaf ears a bit throughout the remainder of the half, but then he gets T-side and he's been winning the yard fight just so consistently. He's spent more time.
11 to 10, and oh, Stown's bought an orb on the eco. Astralis feel cooked right now. You've got to save this if you can't win the round. That's a crazy call. Stown believing he can get this entry. He knows they've been going for a lot of silo plays. He's actually spotted them there a lot, but smoke makes it a little more difficult. Either way, NaVi default lobby, wait for a push. They can take ramp right now, it's completely open.
I mean, if there's one thing that's good for this AWP, it's like, it certainly has the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Because you do not at all anticipate this to be in play.
They're putting 3 players outside. If they can set Stown up, draw in some attention, some crosshairs. But it's only Ima here behind main as NaVi pop top.
Yeah, would have loved that opening D, but it's a clean check out of JL. Wonderful. Gets the trade. Even though they lose the man back in door, they learn about the AWP now, and the shot sails past Ima.
Try and save. He could buy the AWP, but Vice giving it a go right now. Grab that orb. NaVi pushing ramp. They're waiting for this play. Astralis are actually giving it a go, hoping for luck. Pot shot through the smoke. Device will save. And NaVi, 12 rounds. This was an 8-4 half, and Astralis even got the pistol. 9-4, and NaVi now map point. Incredible comeback.
We're even trying to remove the AWP at the end here, but
no
like
armor. Do you think he dies here?
Actually.
No armor. That's good.
Okay.
That makes it move.
Get away.
Yeah.
Run.
He's fine now.
So Device going to get out with the AWP. Wonderful's not so fortunate, but Money is the banger coming alive. JL, there were times where he was feeling like a real problem piece, kind of getting exploited back in lobby. Even in rounds that NaVi were winning, he would often end up falling, but that's not happening anymore. He's churning out a couple of openers, keeping pressure applied back on the lobby position. And so Astralis, very, very quickly, they went from feeling home free, like those few overpeaks up against the pistols all those rounds ago didn't even matter. Yeah. And now it is that round that's come back to haunt them here, giving way to the NaVi comeback. Just 4 kills away from completing it and stealing away the Astralis map pick of Nuke. Let's see if Yabi and Bro can offer up any more of that to keep Astralis in this.
Bits had some great entries. He's 3-0 on these opening kills for NaVi. Sets him up outside with some smoke breaks, some spam for Astralis response. It's still very much winnable on this round for NaVi. Device is committed in lower. Doesn't even want to scope, doesn't want to give away his position right now. He's going to play with pistol, knowing they could drop in window at any point. He's got cover from above. Bro trying to bait for Device. Now he scopes up with all the noise being made. Bro will fall. Device can kill this crossing AWP, but it doesn't need to move. The bomb's going down in the Astralis plant, and it's denied by the man of the helm. Device with a double. It's only Wonderful now, and Device knows exactly where this AWP resides. Good shot for Wonderful. Can he end this map in style? A tenacious T-side for NaVi, and Wonderful wants to put it in a bottle. Nades flying in from all sides. He hits his tag. Deagle out, denied by Astralis.
Oh, man. Wonderful was certain
for Astralis. You know what NaVi at their peak looked like. You cannot forget that. So I wonder if they can pull that back out right when it matters here. Looking to close this game right now. Missed shot on the AWP. Molly goes in, and Wonderful sends Bro out. Down does respond on the edge of the smoke, but Ima slips in. They have no idea. Great cover. What awareness from Stair, who falls after a single kill. There's no main smoke, and so Yabi makes the most of it. Bit trying to swing in. He still found a little cubby in the corner, jumping over the shots of Alexi B. 2v2.
Wait, they know where both players are. They know they were both outside. They know that they've got one guy trapped over here in main. So Yabi is injured, flash through, dodged by Bit. It's just down left standing to try and keep overtime in this for Astralis. He's going to offer up in the 1v2, flash through this smoke, but he doesn't make it through. And so NaVi, this one, they shouldn't be able to lose this. As the down is cut down and NaVi complete the comeback.
Wow.
So as the Des pointed out, it's the CT start for Astralis here. Look to pick that early on, and already coming into the pistol, brimming with thoughts. Stown's got aggressive up into the top of mid with these dual Berettas. They also boosted his Device up over towards Cat. And so early on, wanting to contest this mid control are Astralis.
I like the layering, right? Yabi's covering Stown's top mid. Device has Stown's lower. Stown has a nice off angle with the Julies. This was a call out of spawn. They didn't play spawns. They wanted these players in this position. But it leaves a big gap open. That's a long. Stair, not a comfortable position to be in. Trapped in a car.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about this car position, you feel like you're kind of just limited to how many you can get. Like, maybe you don't get checked for the first, but you will. Flash has now come out from the tees, and that leaves everyone blind. But the reinforcements get there just in time. Device and Yabi able to lend a helping hand. Device is getting run at by a player up towards the ramp. Meanwhile, down here in the mid, Bro's caught in rotation by JL, who's late lurking up on a catwalk now. Device finds it, and it's just Bit left up against it. Device goes big in the pistol.
They just kind of leave HEs and spawn for that rotation player. JL feeling it though, he attempts a B pick. He definitely woke up in the second half of the last map. They're going for a quick mid to B dry though. And Ema with a missed shot provides a 5v4. Astralis stem the bleeding in this round.
Ema was very much the man to keep an eye on in that opening map, but here, fast slowest start, 0-3. Tried to take that opener out through mid and ends up meeting down there. It won't go his way, so for now, going to try and fake some of this cat control, hoping that that at least keeps the attention of Astralis over here. The rest of NaVi are looking far more interested in this B site. They don't actually have the util to go for a mid to B here. So it might just be the case that you leave Alexi over towards the doors. He can try and influence the rotates.
Ooh. Oh, good swing. Bails it out, and now the mid to B is gone. It's just the B. Easily dealt with. Nice peak trading for Astralis. Like that as well. Keeping Astralis on their toes. When I think about using decoys as AWP, I think about players like World Edit, I think about Simple. Oh! His bit, back with a vengeance.
You know, a lot of these have just kind of boiled down to these short takes for NaVi, but if you're able to get the openers like that, you're going to take the space. And so with it, they get full control over this A site. They know that there's still this long player, right? He was teed up earlier in the round when Astralis took that control away. Bro was burned last time in rotation by JL down in the tunnels, so he's extra cautious this time as he moves in. NaVi doesn't find the same level of success, and with the resmoke in over it short, that kind of seals the deal on this round if you're Astralis. You can no longer justify giving this a look in. Bro is hurting, Device is nearly dead. And so you do just have to back off and save here. You can keep them trapped near the site at least. It's more important that you hold on to your weapons here if you're Astralis, so they'll let NaVi out.
Yeah, a map at least with the bomb radius isn't as obnoxious as it is on many other maps. Obviously, Duster is huge as well, which certainly helps.
Respond to your streak with a streak of their own, start to pick up that momentum, start to build an economy that takes a while to break through for Astralis. This time a long take comes out from NaVi, and Stound's able to withstand it. He's even got support here, him and Stare in tandem. They've dealt with Device. They know that this was a three-man long hold now, so they will up and leave.
Really went bad for NaVi, didn't it? Did a lot of damage, couldn't capitalize upon it on Stound. Alexi's beaten. Wonderful get up cat. There's no one covering the mid-cross. Bro allows them in.
I don't think it's as bad as you might think. I know they're a man down, so the odds are still with, you know, Astralis here, but you got a lot of info from that at least. You know that for a while they were kind of bogged down with players trapped at long. They couldn't insta-rotate back up, so this decision to go up through Catwalk is nice. You're envisioning that there shouldn't be much between you and this A bomb site, and they're right in that. It's just down here, but he holds the line with that AWP. He's low on health, sure, but the next man to face him is going to be wonderful, and not for long. Down is fast on this AWP. Alexi with the reply, but he is wounded. He is hurting. So hoping they feed him something else.
Knowing the plant might just get you naded as well is very fearful in this position. There it goes. He dodges it. Can get a stick off if he wants, but they're getting closer and closer on Cat. Oh dear. Nade, Molly, spam from long. He is not safe to even move. Stuck in the middle of the bomb site. And there's another HE. There's so much artillery. How have they not killed him? He was 25 health when this started. He is now on 6. A jump shot should do it. Bro just jumping and praying, and from long side, Alexi takes a scalp. He's on a 1v2 now. No scope won't connect, and Astralis finally surround him. That was 3 HEs, Harry, and they didn't kill him.
3 HEs and a Molotov to boot.
Well, Astralis are keeping their nades in spawn. That much is clear.
Oh, that's awkward.
They're smoking it every time, so Wonderful's not really going to get given chances for that pick.
Usually NaVi have had a pretty free route up towards Cap. This time Device is there on the AWP, but they've learned about it now, and so they're going to exercise a bit more caution here as they move down mid. It's straight through the door for Bit.
Got it.
Nails Yabi and even goes hunting for this Device AWP. Device will get back in time, but there's more players out through mid that overrun him. A man left in the B side, Bro. He's got to keep his head on a swivel here. They're out in mid. They're in the tunnel. They're all around him. Flash through the CT smoke. Get stare away with one, but there's the return from Wonderful. Still low HP on Bro. Over inside the B site. And it just waits. In the meantime, Stound's gone all the way back over towards Long. He is so far removed from this round. And if they go walking into B, I mean, he's walking the flank right now, is Stound. This slowdown from NaVi is giving Astralis time to piece together the round. I mean, usually, like, said it earlier on, this map's so big. Usually this might not matter, but he's making really good time. And the move of Wonderful rejoining Imma over in the top of tunnels has only just happened.
This is good, though. This should just allow the trade on B, right? Bro is so low. Wonderful. If you can play pistol, this is a guaranteed 1-for-1, you'd feel. Unless Imma even just gets a clean entry. Oh, he won't fully check it, but early shoot for Bro, and Imma gets that kill. I love the slowdown for Imma. He could have committed in the 2v2 when they're fighting the mid players, but he doesn't want to lose the round before it even begins, and NaVi get the chance to play it as a twosome. Stound got to force a whiff out of Wonderful here. He tries, but right into the close AWP, and Wonderful gets it over the line. Very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super surprising to see like a T-side resurgence here on Dust. I think it's the furthest thing from it, but it does suck knowing that you had that 5-2 lead that so decisively has looked to get away from you. Device,
the one
round. Fight for the mid control. Won't hang around there. Stound's boosted up over on Cat. NaVi wouldn't have heard the usual volley of long util, which is why I think you see them taking it here, right? As a result of Astralis boosting up Stound, they don't have that usual util down on long, and so NaVi feel very safe to take that control. But a good flash tees up Stound for the opener, and Stair gets the spot that Long's been taken. JL lurking out a little later in through the bottom of mid, gets the better of Yabi. Is he ready for that Device AWP?
Oh my god, he is. He finds him in middle somehow, some way, and Bit's even entried up on that A site as well. JL just causing commotion down middle, finally put to rest, but a 2v3 with the bomb already crossed into the site, and Wonderful setup for the post plant. There shouldn't be a world or a way back into this round for Astralis as they attempt a 2v3 at the end of the half by necessity. Stound going spawn, he can lob that nade in on top of the Molotov, trying to force some repositions. Could be quite good, actually, some good damage, but it's all up to Stound now. 1v3, takes the first, AWP on the cross, and he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike and send NaVi to 7 rounds. Stound gets a spot, but Wonderful hits a shot, and that's on fire for NaVi by the end of the half. That NaVi have certainly looked better on the rifle rounds. They've certainly had the better T side. So this one's hyper important for Astralis on a long rush.
Wonderful was just playing for the info, going to tuck himself in a car. Alexi has got flashes to help him out.
He seemed curious.
And this is, you know, kind of reminiscent of the Astralis pistol round to open this up with an extra player in it. Hey, Alexi dies instantly. That is so far from ideal. He had all the util and never even gets to throw it. This A site crumbles under the weight of the Astralis pistol.
I know. Stair, not the first time he's jumped into his death, but it's not going to be a worry with 3 health on Imma and a 1v3. And he smoked off. Boom. Yeah, Alexi jiggles on the site to bait for Wonderful. He gets 2 bulleted.
What NaVi have got prepared for us.
very keen in middle, just looking for that opening kill. You're coming from lower, Bits supporting mid, and Eba's jump spotting, so NaVi at least have info when they need to worry about this position, and the time is now. Flash goes over middle, Wonderful swings out, but it's the molly that's going to deny any aggression in mid. Wonderful, very active. Back on the A site already in an instant. This is risky. JL looking for a jump spot.
Well, that was the last bit of util taken out of the NaVi accounts, that smoke over at Cat. Now they will be at the mercy of whatever Astralis decide to do here. 40 seconds left. Astralis posted over in middle. Bits opened up the round. Wonderful commits to that spray, and that ends up coming back to haunt him. Bits going to try and adjust to regain control over middle, fighting with JL. A lot of damage done. No killing blows yet. Finally, Bit silences bro. The rest of Astralis trying to move in, but Bit just remains elusive here. Tucked in under the window with support from CT. Stair gets spammed out, and so it's NaVi. The moment those
Smoke is down, and Bit's just able to re-peek window, get one more kill before he drops into a annoying position to clear inside of the bomb site. Now NaVi are flexing their muscles, catching nades in hands and catching device up top mid. What an awkward way to start the round with a 5v3. Swiftly traded back one. That entry denied on the B site. And NaVi just brush Astralis aside in this gun round. Oh, it's fine, guys. That was Galil's. We have AKs. But NaVi come running and gunning for the throat.
Down's trying to phase the smoke here and keep the attention over a B, but Alexi's not moved a muscle. And so that one just goes walking right into his crosshair. I like that NaVi are really trying to be involved in the
crunching upper B tunnels with two players. They're going to go for 3 long in this gun round with the flashes. Device will meet them there. He's very blind though of that second flash. Fantastic spray for Ema. His sprays today have been immaculate. And Stown gets blocked by the smoke. It even hits him to make matters worse. Running into this double setup, no chance. 5-on-1. The round for Astralis disappears in a puff of smoke.
Yeah, I mean, it feels odd. Like they really committed to trying to get out through long doors. One of the things that you would remember from the NaVi T side is they were often, this could still get weird. Hang on, if Yabi's very much slipped the net here, and he's got the bomb, and there's only one man inside of Beard. It's floating around up in the window. But holding onto the door, Yabi walks right into him. Okay, doesn't let it get interest control on their T side, and they would wait until they heard the util to kind of gauge how many players were fighting for that long control.
Yeah, not enough flashes for Astralis over long doors there to actually set off Ema. Look at this B rush though. JL is caught repositioning, and the AWP missed shot allows him to get closer to JL at the back of the site. Only 1 kill, another missed shot. Wonderful's having trouble right now. Bit comes through the smoke. This is a disaster for NaVi, and Astralis on the pistols have managed to break their way into this B bomb site. Are you still tempted, NaVi, on a low HP AWP? It might just be Alexi or bust in this B bomb site. Astralis have established post plants. And bro ready to swing off this contact as well. There's even a plat rifle picked up. You should save. That's a little awkward.
The fact that they were even entertaining the attempt at the retake feels wild. He really didn't want to give this one up.
Wonderful's firing blanks this map. He was playing great on Nuke, but nothing is hitting it. First half had a lot of AWPs, was looking down mid a lot, never got given the kill. The 1 round device actually went for it, end of the half. Wonderful moved off the angle, but now he's actually getting shots and he's missing them. So that's a really awkward round. He could have shot on the cross. No smoke for NaVi, that's what it costs.
extinguish that molly and play ahead of it. Bro, very aggressive on the move out through long doors. Smoke on at the corner as well. So, already pressure applied. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap there. Not going to have that illusion that, like, you made it into pit. And that's kind of annoying. Like, it means Alexi can jiggle this a bit more.
Astralis in a great position now. The late lurk is not being considered.
Second AWP a bit, gets boosted up into the side, but he's got to have a round right now, does Bit. Oh, both AWPs firing off for NaVi, but Wonderfuls won't connect. In the meantime, Imma makes his presence known, Bit's repositioned. And Bit is still finding success on this AWP. Oh! Gonna try and trade out onto the rifle, but Yabi's been dealt with down in lower, and so it's just down left standing. 1v3, low HP on two of these players. He knows where they are. They swing him. Down cuts him down, but he can't finish JL. And it's all AWPs for NaVi.
NaVi looking very well suited to Dust 2 right now. These aggressive pieces, these star riflers, all looking trustworthy. And this is with Wonderful still having a horrible map. 5 and 13 hasn't really felt like it matters. Something to say about that. JL can't get caught again. Needs multi-kills in this B site.
I mean, this time he's got support, but Bit's gone immediately, so JL is all eyes on him. He's got to withstand this B hit, and JL will. An immovable object. He won't let Astralis get into B, not this time. And so he's bought time for his teammates to move in, even hunting device in at the end. That lines up with double with the Glock.
Oh, God.
What is going on? It's just Wonderful left. Sneaks in, they don't know he's here. Has the tunnels killed? No, he doesn't. It gets away from him.
He's shooting blanks. There's nothing in it. Oh, JL, second AWP, mid pick, long pick. There's Wonderful, right when you need him. Double AWP, double entry. NaVi looking to lock this game away and take 2-0. Astralis, foot in the mouth right now, jumping and diving out long and dead, of course.
This is brutal for Astralis. They go from that last round where they uproot a 3K'ing JL and they pick it up somehow, some way, they battle back in. But then they lose two players to two different AWPs to open up the round. In an instant, you're on the back foot in a very big way.
Oh, if he shot.
That flash wrecks Wonderful, and so Bro is at least regaining ground over here at long. The smoke looks better. They're going to be allowed to cross in behind that. Alexi makes it in towards Gandalf at least. Bit up close waiting at elevator. He could even look to harass this bomb as it tries to get planted. Alexi's taking contact, and so now that MP9 allowed to go swinging. It's just Bro left up against it. And NaVi are coming for Astralis, 13-9.